Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you my new project on AutoML. It is nothing but a web-based work which allow you to pre-process the data, visualize the data, and you can also do predictions and deployment without any coding. Just by using the button clicks and options, selecting the options, you can do it. So this is the first page of my project, which is asking you to enter the project name and select the type, whether it is a regression or a classification, and upload the dataset. Let's see on demo. So I am going to show a Titanic dataset, how it is predicted, how it's visualized and all. So let us give the project name as Titanic, and it is a classification type of problem, and I am choosing the dataset. So this is a dashboard of the application where you can find the number of columns in it, and null value percentage, outlier percentage, all things you can find. Before that, I wish to show the table first, the dataset. So this is the dataset looks like. It have the columns like survived, where it is a target class, we have to predict it, and P class, name, sex, and age, and siblings, spouse, about, and these are the rows. You can just see, look it over it. Okay. And coming back to the dashboard part, here you have various options to do in it for each column. So first, the column's names is displayed here. Under this you have an option drop and get dummies for the string data object type. So basically this is drop is a one of the feature that whether which the column is not needed for the prediction anymore, you can simply delete it. So that is option drop. And here get dummies is simply as a one-hot encoding. We are encoding the string to the numerical type. Okay. And here you can see this type of which type that the column is belonged to, whether it is a int or a object, string we can say, and the number of null values present. Since this not have any of any n value, so it is displaying 0, and this is 887 is a total number of rows. And you can find the mean, median, and mode of the respective column here. So whether you have a null values, it will be show option to replace the null values with the mean, median, mode here. So since this dataset have no null values, it is not displaying. And in some situations we might want to drop the entire, we have to delete the entire row itself. So this option is given here. And outlier, and in some of the cases we need to delete the outlier points. In that situation we can use this, so we can find this. So let us get started with the analysis. So first column, it is a survived, so whether it gives informations whether it is survived or not. So it is very important, so we need to include in the prediction. Second is a P class. It tells that the which the passenger belongs to a which class of the traveled in the ship. So it is also an important attribute. And next is a name, which makes no sense in prediction. So it is just a name. We are not going to do anymore anything with it. So we can simply drop this. That means delete this entire column itself. So it gets deleted. Next is a sex, whether traveled person is a man or woman. So we need that. Here it is in the object type. We just need to encode it. So we have successfully done. Next is an age with the outlier. With the age it is okay, because in the age column we might have the values from 34 or 20 above, because the person is traveling in the ship. basically this outlier is calculated based on the interquartile range, so it always checks the range. So here it is fine to have outlier also. Next is siblings, and that the persons, the relatives that are boarded in the ship. So in this situation also we can have outliers, because it doesn't makes any things that is getting in the range. It is not in the range, particularly it is getting the persons which are related to the person who have traveled in the ship. So same thing it is followed for this column also. And last is a fare, that is a price that I have given to the person, so given by the person to travel in the ship. So it is also important. In this case also we might have ignored the outlier part, because it is based on the classes which are the person is traveling it is not in the range. So this is the data insight information about the data. Let's now see the chart parts. So here I have given the two chart. One is a scatter and another is a box plot. So let us see a scatter chart with a fare and P class. So since the P class has only only three of them, class 1, class 2, class 3, so it is displaying like this. If you have numerical that is like height and weight, you may get this kind of charts. It's linear, because it is linear because I am giving as x and y attribute is the same. So this is a scatter plot, you can do it with it. And another is a box plot. So here it is a box plot. Here some of the blocks has very graphs have been very shrinked due to the higher ranges in the fare. So when you hover this mouse, it will tell the information about the minimum, maximum, first quintile in second quintile, that IQR ranges found in the column. So here you can see for all the attributes. And final thing we came is a prediction. So we have to predict, we have to build a model for it. So it is very important thing to do it. First we have to remove all the NaN values, and we have to these are the conditions, necessary condition must do, like removing the null and encoding the object values and all. So we have done it, so we are good to start. Here the survived is a target class, and by splitting type of splitting the data, so you can see in the machine learning we can either split the data roughly by 70 training and 30 testing. Also we can use the cross-fold validation. So here I can given 2. So first we can try with the 70-30 test train split. Let us submit. Now you can see the result. I have given 4 algorithms for it to calculate with. First one is a logistic KNN and decision tree NAV base. So with this respect to these algorithms, it have given the accuracy, like logistic regression have 77, KNN has 72, decision tree with 76, NAV base with 76. Here I have provided the detailed results of the particular algorithm. Like it is like a matrix for the dataset, like a true positive, the confusion matrix, precision, F1 score, specificity, sensitivity, that to the class. Here you can find all the detailed description for the following algorithm. So let us try now with the cross k-fold cross validation. Let us again, we want to check for survived and k-fold cross validation. So let us submit. So the result have been generated. For the k4 cross validation is nothing but it will be split the dataset according to k parts. Here I have maximum, I have used 10 splits. It will be split the data into k some plots, and it will try to match, it will try to select each of the test train split in it. Okay, so here you can see that it gives a better accuracy than the previous 70-30 split, Here you can find that logistic regression have 85k and have 80 decision tree, which has the highest accuracy 86, and navy base is 81. And here the following results. As following results, you can see the detailed description for the above algorithm. Okay, so it is giving very better accuracy for this problem. Decision tree, this algorithm with k cross validation part. So from this, by just clicking the buttons, we can easily say which algorithm is best suited for it and which splitting technique is best suited for this dataset. So this is the part, and the last part is just a demo part where we can deploy this project. We can see just it is used for the user level. So here our decision tree is worked good. So it is just a form type where you can give the just testing the process, where you can give the simple values and at last it will be predict. So here it is asking for a class. Since from the dataset we have seen 3 classes, I am giving one, and gender 0, which points to the male or female regarding to the dataset. Age is giving 32. So person who have related with that passenger also I am giving 00, and fare is 32. So when I click on submit, the output is 1, which means he may have a chance he will be survived. So it is just a web implementation part, because a maximum of the data science projects start from the data preprocessing, visualization, model building, testing. At last it will be ended in the web part implementation, any implementation part, either or a website or an application. So this is the part I have done for it. So these are the things. Thank you for watching.